Oh, baby, it's a 1 in a million chance to have a set of identical triplets. Alabama state troopers are investigating a weekend car crash that claimed the life of a Columbus man guilty of felony murder. That's the verdict the Lee County jury reached a little more than an hour ago. Columbus police arrest another suspect in connection with a deadly double shooting. Attorneys for convicted murderer Desmonte Leonard file a motion requesting a new trial. A shooting involving a sheriff's deputy is under investigation in Tallapoosa County. A California man says he was trying to save water when he removed the grass in front of his yard and replaced it with these cobblestones. The project cost him more than $5,000, but the city of San Jose, where he lives, does not approve. The city inspector sent him a letter saying his project was illegal and that he'd be fined $2,500 a day if he did not remove all the cobblestones by next month. I'll be out there pulling that stuff up with my fingers, Derek. $2,500 a day? We have breaking news to tell you about tonight. A federal judge in Alabama has instructed a probate judge in Mobile County to issue marriage licenses to same-sex couples, sending a strong signal to other judges in other counties. Sunday was your last chance to enroll for 2015 coverage under the Affordable Care Act. We have some breaking news to tell you about. Columbus police are looking for this man, 22-year-old Ralph Kimbrough, in connection with a shooting that happened this evening. Donald Trump tells the Washington Post, looking ahead to 2016, he is more serious than ever about pursuing a presidential run.
Just a big up, down, rain, rain, rain. A little bit of everything across the next 7 days.
Wasn't that a hit song one day? Up, down, up, down.
If not, we should definitely record
it. We can make it. It'll definitely be popular in Columbus.
Definitely.
Thank you so much. Coming up, the Atlanta Hawks hit the road to face the Heat. Dave has the highlights from Miami.
She probably was shaken up, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Still romantic.
Yeah.
A little bit.
In East Alabama, Lee County started issuing marriage licenses to same-sex couples today. The same goes for other counties, including a Mobile County probate judge after an order directly from a federal judge. Fox 54's Annie Hubble joins us live from our East Alabama newsroom to explain what's happening around here in this ever-growing debate.
I wanted to do this when I was in 9th grade, so
did you?
Close, you know. So.
I wanted to be a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader.
Well, almost made it.
That didn't work out, folks. After a successful 14-year coaching career at Auburn High, Tim Carter has been named head football coach at Fairhope. It is Jason's birthday today.
Yes.
He is all of 103 today.
Exactly.
And we are so proud that he's still standing straight up.
That's right.
It was 50 years ago today when hundreds marched across the Edmund Pettus Bridge for a purpose. That purpose, the right for African Americans to vote. Those marchers were battered, beaten, and brutalized. But today, hundreds more march across the same bridge, but for a different reason, to honor those who sacrificed everything for equality. Hello, everyone, and thanks for watching Fox 54 Primetime News. I'm Simone Doughton. Topping our news tonight, the deadline to enroll for coverage under the Affordable Care Act has passed. But it was a hot topic during the 30th annual Black History Observance Breakfast in Columbus this morning. The event's keynote speaker was the first female president at the Morehouse School of Medicine in Atlanta. Fox 54's Tasha Reed tells us her stance on health care in America. Happening right now, the Muskogee County School Board meeting is currently underway. This is a live look from inside that meeting. Items on tonight's agenda include the first implementation of Georgia's new standardized test system and a resolution to support Fort Benning in the face of proposed military budget cuts. Of course, we'll have more details on the outcome of this meeting tonight on the news at 10. A Columbus man charged with necrophilia appeared in court briefly today before being escorted out. Dominique Smith appeared before the judge and waived his hearing within seconds. Detective Amanda Hogan with the Columbus Police Sex Crimes Division says during the burglary investigation, police became suspicious when they saw the way the body was positioned. When police questioned Smith about it, he admitted to performing sexual acts on the deceased. A man arrested over the weekend in a special operations bus makes his first court appearance today. Dennis Straker was given an $8,000 bond for possession of drug-related objects and the sale of manufacturing of marijuana. Parts of the southeast are getting hammered by a massive winter storm bearing down on the region. In Tennessee, along with parts of Kentucky, residents are dealing with significant snowfall. Meanwhile, Georgia Governor Nathan Deal declared a state of emergency ahead of the storm as icy conditions were expected in parts of North Georgia. To find out what's happening in our neck of the woods, let's check in with our chief meteorologist, Derek Kincaid, who's standing by with the details. Your chance to voice your opinion on the new potential sales tax for Muscogee County schools is tomorrow. You can do so at a public forum before Muscogee County puts the matter to a vote March 17th. The sales tax would add 1% to your purchases. The forum will be held tomorrow, February 17th at Shaw High School at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in Columbus. Georgia Governor Nathan Deal's pushing a plan that would give the state authority to take over underperforming schools. Deal unveiled that plan last week. Making the plan law would take a constitutional amendment, and Deal would need to hold members of his party while attracting Democrats. 3 schools from Muscogee County would fall under that list of what Deal calls chronically failing. It was a brutal murder that shocked a local neighborhood. 30-year-old Andy Phillips shot dead just feet from his home near Branton Woods Drive. This is footage captured the night of the shooting. Police say Phillips' body was found around midnight inside his 1997 Mazda Protege, slumped over the steering wheel.
His vehicle was parked on the side of the road. The passenger door was open. His body was half in and half out of the vehicle. His legs were basically on the curb. He was laid on his back, facing up.
Amanda Hogan is the detective who was investigating the murder when it happened over a year ago. Today, that case has gone cold, but police are still looking for the person responsible for that fatal shooting.
We've interviewed over 15 different people just through the cell phone records of who had contact with them before and after.
And it's those cell phone records police are still looking through. During their initial investigation, police say the victim's mother told them her son was last seen around 10:30 that night playing video games. We're told he received a phone call and left his home. Minutes later, he was discovered shot to death.
We definitely know that happened based off the phone records, that somebody contacted him and they wanted to meet with him. And of course, he did. And then after that, it's just kind of blank.
And that's where you come in. The slightest details you can offer police may be what they need to make an arrest.
All it is, it takes one phone call. We have solved many cases off of just one phone call.
If you know anything about the murder of Andy Phillip, you are asked to call Columbus Police. Reporting in Columbus, Simone Doughton, WTVM News Leader 9. They call him the Shotgun Bandit, and he's responsible for robbing several businesses in the Columbus area, including the one behind me. And now police need your help finding him. He's earned quite the reputation as a shotgun-toting threat, and the man Columbus police are searching for. Police say this robbery suspect is responsible for holding up 3 Family Dollar stores, a Subway restaurant, and a Waffle House, with the first robbery happening in December of last year.
He come in carrying a shotgun, sawed-off shotgun. He found the clerk, and he carried her to the register and took an undetermined amount of money from the cash register.
Sergeant Drew Tyner with the Columbus Police Department is investigating this case and desperately needs your help. So far, the suspect is described as either a fair-skinned black man, a white male, or Hispanic male. But there's one specific MO police say he stands by.
Always wearing a mask, wearing a hoodie, carrying the shotgun.
But there's something else, according to Sergeant Tyner, that makes this holdup man unique.
He was reportedly having said to the customers, "I'm sorry, I don't mean to rob you, but I have children I need to take care of."
But it's this man police say plays an important role in this investigation. He's seen in this surveillance video walking out of the Family Dollar store on Macon Road just minutes before the robbery happened.
When he came out of the store, the robbery suspect entered the store a short time after that. We think he may have come in contact with this guy maybe in the parking lot. We would like to try and get this man identified and talk with him to see if he may have seen something.
If you know anything about the Shotgun Bandit or the witness police were talking about, you are asked to call police at the number listed on the bottom of your screen. Reporting in Columbus, Simone Doughton, WTVM News Leader 9.